Right, Mike, Charlie,
Hello, how you doing?
Dream Team. Today's discussion: LISS cardio versus HIIT cardio, or no cardio in his fashion.
Yeah, no cardio.
Because he's team hard gainer, he just doesn't have to do it.
Yeah, my metabolism is fucking sky high, so I can get away with not doing any cardio. Plus, like, this is the thing though, I say this to lots of people when they ask me if I do cardio, if I don't do cardio. Majority of the time, it's down to how intensely you're training. Because if your training sessions are so fucking high in intensity, realistically, you're burning loads and loads of calories in those sessions anyway. So
Doesn't say a lot for me because I have to do cardio. I've
each
got.
to their own.
I'm just greedy though. I like to eat too much. I'm quite sedentary. I don't move around a lot, sadly.
Yeah.
My preference cardio-wise, in terms, this is a really common question: HIIT and LISS cardio. Problem with HIIT cardio is most people don't end up doing HIIT. They do pretty much LISS cardio, but for a short duration of time. I don't know if you'd agree. That's what you have.
That's exactly what I was going to say. The first thing I was going to say is majority of people who think they're doing HIIT aren't doing HIIT. They're doing like moderate.
Yeah, it's moderate intensity cardio, but for a very short period of time.
Yeah.
So ultimately it's bullshit. So my preference is always LISS cardio. I like people to do it faster, as far away from training as possible. Reason why is because the training period in the gym, in my opinion, is the chance to improve your physique. And if you are doing cardio around that period, let alone psychologically, obviously Mike's already mentioned in terms of intensity, if you know you've got to do half an hour's cardio after you've trained, chances are you're going to leave something in the tank thinking, I'll still do half an hour cross trainer afterwards. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you would agree, but I think that mentally plays a big aspect, let alone physiologically.
Yeah, massively. Plus, if you're, I mean, it's like cardio is subjective anyway, but the way that I look at it, if you're putting in, say, 45 minutes to an hour in your session, and then on top of that, you're putting in another 25 minutes to 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes on a treadmill afterwards, sometimes it can become a little bit too much, I think. So you need to spread it out. At least you're best off spreading it out throughout the day and getting in at least a couple of meals in between those cardio sessions.
It is a recipe for muscle loss as well. If
Massively.
you're training hard, then you're doing cardio and you're in calorie deficit, what's going to happen? You'll lose muscle tissue.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, I always like people to do fasted before meal one, and then at least it's out of the way and it's done. Also, one of the tricks I find, if you do cardio really early, your brain hasn't quite switched on yet, so you don't really know what's going on. So you're almost fooling yourself into that. So.
Yeah, I get that quite a lot. if I was to ever do morning cardio, if I was to ever do it, but I did do it last year for a while, but I actually quite enjoy it because you're still in that kind of dreamy state, so it allows you to like kind of just, I don't know, just go through the motions and still. I like to have a nice big hoodie on, stick something on my.
Sounds like Kai Green.
Yeah, stick something on my on my iPhone, just watch it and just kind of zone out. So that's what I prefer to do.
I agree, and like, I actually quite enjoy cardio in the morning psychologically because it's a way to think about what you're going to do for the day. Psychologically, it sets you up. And I also find digestively it sets you up nicely for your first meal. Your body's craving food, so you tend to turn that over pretty quickly. The other big downfall of HIIT cardio, in my opinion, is if you're training hard, which you must be, it knocks your central nervous system too much and it will impact recovery. So if you're going mental doing high intensity intervals on a rowing machine, for example, and then that day or the next day you're going to do deadlifts or you can do squats, that is going to have an impact, and there's no shadow of a doubt about that. So the gym or weight training is the opportunity to change your physique, so that's what you're looking to try and optimise, not doing sets on a rowing machine or crazy circuits or anything like that to try and get your heart rate up. So,
but I think as well, like again, it's totally subjective, but if your main goal is to build muscle tissue and have a lean, aesthetic-looking physique, then you should follow low-intensity cardio. For my personal preference, I feel that's the best option to go for. If you're just talking about overall healthy lifestyle, you're probably best off doing a mixture of the both.
Yeah, combination.
If your main goal isn't to build lean muscle tissue, then yeah, definitely.
Ultimately, depends on your goals, but that's our thoughts.
Yep.
Team no cardio, team lots of cardio, and have to get lean. So
Yeah.
let us know your thoughts on the video. Leave a comment below. Which you prefer.